people are, they're going to be like, breaking their knuckles trying to type on the internet, like, oh, no, it's not actually the quickest. You guys cheated. There's something wrong. What did Tesla pay you? But in reality, if you drive this car around, not even in ludicrous mode, just in like good old sport mode, there ain't nothing actually quicker. It's always there. You don't have to be in the right gear. You don't have to worry about anything.
There is nothing even close to as quick. This is the fastest car in the world. A Veyron has no chance. A 918 has no chance. A LaFerrari has no chance. Because in a gas-powered car, when you press that accelerator pedal, the throttles have to open, the fuel has to be delivered, the turbos have to spool up, the transmission has to downshift, the revs have to go up. There's so many things have to happen.
You have to get a bunch of conditions right.
This one? Boom, there. Within milliseconds, you're at levels of acceleration that only the fastest hypercars in the world can do, but you never have to wait for it.
Right. No, it's mind-blowing. Which is crazy, because like, if you think about Tesla's intended purpose, right? It's supposed to be this planet-saving electric car, which just happens to do that. You know what I mean? I'm way too old for this. Wow, the frunk is pretty small.
Yeah, there's a motor up there. This is not like the rear drive Model S.
The Tesla can still hold more. You do it, you think it's so funny. Here, you take it. So, how many bags of manure did the Audi hold?
15 rather impressive bags of manure.
Okay, so the Tesla held 17 in the back plus 4 up front for a total of 21, meaning I was right. We didn't have to do this. Obviously, the car with 2 trunks holds more. We didn't have to play with horse poop or cow poop or whatever it is.
Nothing pleased me more than watching you get to handle 15 bags
You did really seem to enjoy playing with this stuff. So anyways, enjoy driving the Audi out to the desert tomorrow.
Ooh, what a hardship.
Okay, let's drag race these two. Did you remember to buy the generator to power the Christmas tree?
No.
Did you spend the generator money on crap?
Tee-hee.
This show needs a bigger budget.
Okay, we're gonna do it old-fashioned way. We're gonna count down from 3 and go on go. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Wow!
Not catching them. Come on, I'm starting to catch them at 120.
Oh no! Okay, that's the quarter mile. That was it.
Holy actual crap, that Tesla is quick.
It accelerates violently. It's like getting thrown out of an airplane. So now we are pulling into one of Tesla's superchargers. These are freakishly cool. The coolest part not being that you can get so much range in such a short amount of time from 440 volts of electricity moving at 90 amps, but that they're free. They're totally free. You just have to own a Tesla. I'm standing here with a dude named Brad because I parked next to him at the supercharger, and like all Model S owners, he loves to talk about the car. How long have you had your Model S?
I've had about a week now.
1 week?
Yep.
And how do you like it?
400 miles in, I have nothing bad to say about it. It's a dream come true.
Did you ever think you'd buy a Californian car?
Californian, let alone American. I prefer to buy American. I just always liked the cars that came from other countries better. So
Germany, Japan,
BMWs,
England,
Lexus. So really happy to be able to get behind a car that was designed from the ground up really well, and that just happens to be American.
Tell you what, Brad, enjoy it. I hope it lasts forever.
Thank you.
Inside this car, the big party trick is this insane screen. You have to experience it to understand how wonderful it is. But I mean, I have Google Maps. Not only do I have Google Maps, this is better than an iPad. It's clearer, it zooms better. If there's a place that you've previously charged the car, it's on the map. Boom, you hit it, there you are, it takes you right there. Another cool thing about the Model S is it's as much a computer as it is a car. So for instance, I can hit this button right here and I can pull up the release notes and I can find out what's new in version 5.9 of the Model S. And oh, it has hill start assist. And so if you have an old Tesla, they just wirelessly update you and they can keep updating the Model S like that for the life of the car. It's brilliant. We've reached the point in the video where I have to choose a winner, and it's very difficult because both cars are incredible. I mean, that's why we matched them up. The Tesla. Well, as we said, it's faster than it needs to be. It drives better than it needs to. It's incredible that you can't even put gasoline into it if you wanted to, yet it has the performance of like a Porsche 911. But then you have the Mercedes-Benz. They finally caught up, and there's a quality, there's a grandeur to it that you have to experience. With that in mind, the winner of this head-to-head is the Mercedes-Benz S550. This Tesla, it's fabulous, but it's only 90% there. The S-Class, on the other hand, 100%.
One thing that I find very interesting is this is an exercise in opposites. There are a lot of nice details on the Tesla. Look, the headlights are a nice shape, the mirrors are nice, but the proportions are awful. The Bentley is kind of the other way around. The proportions are just conventional SUV. I think that was a missed opportunity for Bentley, and it's only Bentley in its details. But the details, oof, that is a lot.
I'll just give you one thing about each car that drives me nuts. This Tesla, if you look at it from the side or from the back, what you realize is they were like, you know what we got to copy? The 5 Series Grand Tour. Because the very ugliest BMW of all time, that's our new SUV. And then this, what kills me about the Bentayga is those body colored caps on the secondary lights. It's bad. It's already migrated to the Mulsanne. Bentley has to nip this in the bud. It's a horrible detail. And the further away you get from the car, they start pointing in different directions, and suddenly your car looks cross-eyed.
It's like a botched boob job. Look, again, there's a lot of people waiting in line to buy this car, but it strikes me as a German caricature of what a British luxury car could be if sold to a Chinese audience. The Bentley is, you know, oldie worldy timey luxury in the sense of leather everywhere.
Yeah, it's like you're sitting inside of a humidor. Yeah.
Right. But you know what's really luxurious to me? The fact that I can relax for a second and read a quick text message. That's a luxury. The ability to not necessarily give 100% of my attention the whole time I'm driving and then not sacrifice anything in safety is a true new luxury.
It's a missed opportunity for the Bentayga.
Absolutely, because that has lane keep assist, but it just pogos back and forth until it basically bounces off a peasant.
You know, the innovation these guys are bringing to the market is incredible.
I think I've finally come up with a way to demonstrate just how quick these cars are. And to do that, I'm gonna bring in a mid-engine carbon tub Italian supercar.
You're saying this thing's a supercar?
Yeah, the Alfa 4C is a supercar, and it does 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds, which means it would embarrass a Lamborghini Diablo in a straight line.
That's a really good point.
It's also louder than a Diablo, a lot louder. Anyway. Okay, so there you have it, an Alfa 4C Spider racing an Alfa 4C Spider that's strapped onto a trailer being towed by a Model X. This wasn't a scientific race. We used no testing equipment because frankly this was really stupid. But the point here is that the Alfa 4C is a really, really fast car. And the Model X is so much faster that you have to put a 4,000-pound trailer on it to make it only as fast as a really, really fast car.
And to other people, this is badass. Charger Hellcat. Look, it's not modern. I mean, the engine's modern, but the idea, you know, just way too much power, rear-wheel drive only, on tires that can't kind of handle the power. That formula is real old. Goes back to hot rodding, let's say. And this is sort of the production hot rod perfected. The default setting for acceleration is sport, and then there's an option for insane. I'm not kidding, right there it says insane. And I love stuff like that. Instead of sport or sport plus, they actually give you insane. And I'd love to shake the hand of the lawyer who said, oh yeah, insane mode? No problem. If they kill somebody while in insane mode, they're crazy, not us. It's also, like all Teslas, it now has creep mode, and remember that just means if you take your foot off the brake pedal, you can creep forward, but if you have them both on, suddenly you have insane creep mode. And that's where the Tesla starts commenting on YouTube. What is the D like to drive? Well, while there's a lot more power, you do have a little bit more weight. This thing's gained about 250 pounds because of the extra motor and the glass roof and premium audio, so this weighs 4,944 pounds. Which ain't light. I mean, that's like Mercedes S-Class territory. That said, low center of gravity, all the weight is still down low, so it's kind of inherently sporty, but it's noticeably less sporty than the regular Model S P85, the rear-wheel drive one. It's pushier, and it really shows up on like the figure 8, where, you know, it used to be in the regular Model S, or rear-wheel drive one, you know, you can kind of get the chassis to rotate, you floor it, get a little bit of smoke on exit. This one doesn't do that. Sticks really well, but it just doesn't feel sporty unless you're going in a straight line. Here it is, what you've been waiting for, the quarter-mile drag race between the Hellcat and the Tesla. The Charger Hellcat does the quarter mile in 11.8 seconds at 124.3 miles per hour. But the winner is the Tesla D, doing the deed in 11.7 seconds at 113.7 miles per hour. Interestingly, as you can see from the trap speeds, if the race was one car length further, the Hellcat would have won. But a quarter mile is a quarter mile, and the winner is the Tesla.